Hello everyone, and welcome to the Prodcast, where we poke and prod at topics and people. Today, we are prodding
Leon.
So, here we just have a good friend of mine, as well as, me and my lovely co-host, Jacob.
Yes, sir.
And, this is episode 1, so I feel we might as well just explain what this is.
Right.
And the Prodcast is a brand new podcast brought to you by yours truly and my lovely co-host, Jacob, where we will basically just talk about whatever, either talking about things that are going on today, things that interest us, everything in just the day-to-day world as we know it. Sometimes we'll have special guests on, like our good friend here, Leon, or sometimes we'll take a deep dive episode and we'll just talk about one specific thing that interests us and the other co-hosts, as well as people who listen and tune in, will be able to learn about. So, for example, what that could be is maybe we take a day where Jacob here just talks all about different anime that he likes and gets me to learn about it because I don't know a whole lot, and the viewers who don't know a whole lot will also be learning at the same time.
Yep.
Now that we have formalities and introductions out of the way, I just want to admit that I'm definitely just actually good at this game. I'm going to be honest, I have over 100 hours logged in this game on the computer alone, so I'm probably going to be doing a lot more of the talking for the most part. But I feel we should start off with introductions. I am Isaac.
I'm Leon.
I'm Jacob.
I will be playing Isaac. I will be playing the green character, which I believe is called Snakey. Leon will be...
What's his name?
I don't remember exactly what
this
the name of the
guy
character is, but he is going to be the brown color, that like the text that pops up above his name was literally brown. And Jacob is the Red Knight.
So,
and to start off the Prodcast, it is called the Prodcast because we poke and prod at topics and people. I say we start with some prodding.
Some prodding, okay.
Who would like to give just kind of a brief rundown of what's going on with them first?
For me, not too much is going on. Just, the basic stuff.
right?
Just getting through life,
Yeah, sometimes that's all anyone can ask for,
Yeah, nothing too crazy right now. Just the basic, going to school, getting my license, all that stuff.
That's good. That's better than some people I know. We
Right.
are all dirt poor, I just realized. But yeah, no, that's good. Getting your license, being able to drive, that's all cool stuff. I'll go next. I am not really up to much nowadays. I think the idea of a podcast is cool. I think podcasts as a whole are cool, but I just feel like sometimes some podcasts are just stuck like discussing too specific of a topic, or sometimes some podcasts just, you like to listen to them, but you hate to watch them because they're not doing anything fun. So the goal of the Prodcast, at least to me, is to be fun, but also, just something you turn on, you tune into. And if you're done doing whatever you were doing, maybe you keep watching, maybe you don't. That's your choice. And I'm sure my co-host can comment on that similarly as well.
Yeah.
Just find it hilarious that it happened just now.
Yeah, I can't believe that within the first 5 minutes of the very first episode of this beautiful podcast named Prodcast, the batteries in one of the controllers being used goes out.
Right? What are the chances?
Yo, that one random itty, bro. Go off. Anyways, the podcast is basically just a place to talk about whatever people want to talk about on the podcast. If a host has something specific they want to talk about, or if a guest who's on wants to talk about something, or if there's anything that interests anyone, then that's kind of the topics we'll discuss.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, I can't speak for everyone, so you'd have to ask the co-host here what he thinks.
Right.
So, what are your goals with the podcast, Jacob?
Just to like reach out, talk about things some people don't talk about or don't want to.
Yeah. Just a space to talk.
Right.
Yeah, I like that idea, because I feel like you can find podcasts who do, like, I'm sure there's a podcast that does one of everything that we're doing, but I think it's hard to find a podcast that does everything, and I think that's kind of what I want to be able to do with it, is a podcast where people can sit and talk, tell stories, or just talk about things that they like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think what better segue than to talk about this game, a game that I actually love personally. I love Castle Crashers. This is probably one of my favorite games I've ever played, and that's because it holds a special place in my heart. Castle Crashers was a game I was introduced to when I was younger, and a game that basically stuck with me because it was a game I could sit down and play with my family, my brother
Right.
and my dad. We would play, and so it's kind of just stuck with me, and I learned about the remaster, and I was so happy about it that I think I bought it that same day when I learned the remaster came out on Xbox One.
Right.
So I just love this game. I think it's a great game. I think for a beat 'em up, it's phenomenal. The art is fun to look at. I just think it's fun.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree.
It's definitely a very unique game.
Yeah, cartoony yet gory.
Yeah, that's one thing that threw me off when I first saw this game. Like, how could you mix these two things together? Because
Yeah.
usually when you think of cartoony, it's like kid stuff, you know.
Yep.
And then there was this game where it's just you're slaughtering people, chopping heads off, yet it looks like this friendly game.
Yep.
Definitely, I feel like it definitely revolutionized a lot of things about gaming for sure.
I agree with that sentiment. Or, well, I don't know if it necessarily revolutionized, but it was Behemoth's. It was the Behemoths, one of their first games that they released onto a console.
Yeah.
The only game they released before this on console, I believe, was Alien Hominid.
Alien Hominid. I've never heard of that.
Alien Hominid was released onto the GameCube a long time ago. So but Alien Hominid HD is basically a remaster for Xbox and newer consoles. Xbox 360, I believe. But Castle Crashers was made by the Behemoth who made Battle Block Theater, Alien Hominid, Pit People. They've made quite a few games, and it was founded. One of the founders of Behemoth is Tom Fulp, the creator of Newgrounds. So, Castle Crashers is it's a very interesting game. It has I wouldn't say a super long history, per se, but I think it's an important game in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, indie devs, people who are known for their creations on Newgrounds came out and made this game.
Yeah.
And a lot of people really like it, and I think it's easy to see why people like it.
Definitely a very good game.
Yeah, I
This
agree.
is what is it? Is it a dungeon crawler game?
It's a beat 'em up, a side-scrolling beat 'em up.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely not a genre I play a lot, but when I see this game or when I play it, I enjoy myself a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Very unique game.
I just got punched for 33 damage. Oh god. I
Try
don't
to fight
have
the
that
small
much
guys.
health. And the music is enjoyable. I like everything about this game. I just like this game so much. It's a very special and important game to me.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's really much to comment on this one game specifically, as you know, I think not everyone has played it as much as I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, boys. Time to beat the hell out of you.
Wait, what?
We're all fighting.
Oh wait, what?
We are now all fighting amongst each other to see who wins the princess.
Oh, I see. I have the lowest health. Oh boy.
I know, which is... And I'm not gonna do like any cheapy combos that I could do.
Right.
Oh
Yikes.
god! He just decapitated you, bro.
Right.
Was that a deflect? Oh shoot.
No, it's a boomerang.
Oh, like when you like
It stuns.
get my weapon back.
Let's go!
Damn.
First Dubsky of the
Alright,
first
alright.
Dubsky goes to me! Woo! First Dubsky of the entire Prodcast goes to me. Read them in a weep, boys.
Yeah, man.
Oh. Now time to level up. Oh, I think your joystick's a bit busted. Careful with that.
Oh,
You
shit. Oh,
didn't
well,
even level up.
I just went through.
Yeah,
I
you
thought it
kinda
was just A.
gotta push right
Did he
to
give up?
allocate your points.
Oh, the joystick. Okay.
Yeah, you're going with agility first, huh, Jacob? I would not follow what my lead. Just to make that known, what I'm doing is not something you should probably do.
Oh, so we can go like
I'm
different
doing
places.
something else.
Yeah, most levels have different scenery in this game.
Okay.
But no, yeah, I think this is a very fun game. I haven't played it a whole lot recently though, because I actually, you know, I just feel like there isn't as much for me to do in the game like there used to be when it was so much newer to me. So I'm very looking forward to being able to have an excuse to revisit this game with friends, with maybe other people who play it with us, all sorts of stuff. Just an excuse to have fun in this game, because I think this game is super fun if you're playing it with other people.
For sure, for sure.
No, yeah. I feel like that's almost for every game too.
What was that?
I think that's how it is for like every game. Just playing it with more people is better.
Yeah, for sure.
For most games, that's the case. Obviously, there are just single-player games that you can't play with other people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Use your magic if you can on this big guy, Jacob,
Yeah.
because you're gonna beat him up.
Just gotta. Are you able to? Oh, they jump on him. Okay.
Yoinky sploinky.
Yeah, you want to make sure to hold it with him, because you can hold your magic,
Yeah.
and it'll, the effect will last longer. Like, you'll shoot it for longer. But no, yeah, I mean, but like I said earlier, there's not a whole lot when it comes to this game to talk about at the moment, as not a lot of people really know much about it. It's a new experience for 2 of the 3 people here, and I'm sure,
Yeah, for sure.
it might not be a super well-known experience for any future guests that play it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to, is there anything you guys in specific want to talk about? Like, I heard, Jacob, you really like anime and stuff. You
Yeah.
can say like some of your favorites.
I've got many from
Many?
like different genres.
Oh yeah. What's your
Yeah,
like?
they vary.
Like if someone were to ask, what's your favorite? What's like your go-to?
My go-to for like if I want to recommend.
Yeah.
I always ask people like, what do they like? If it's like fiction-ish, like not that real,
Yeah.
I would give them something like, what's it called? Naruto's a good place to start for some people, but it gets like really insane at the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it confused me at first until I understood like what like the eyes did, how you do it, what each one does.
Oh, you died.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I didn't even notice that.
Let's kill all these
Yeah.
people. And I'll revive you, don't worry. I can actually revive very well in this game because it's timing based. You want to push Y when it comes to the heart.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
100 health, bro. You get that, Leon.
You
get
need that. Yeah.
All food is health. Lamb chops, those lamb legs are, I think, the best health in the game next to the hamburger, which is much later.
Oh yeah, okay. That's pretty
Anyways, I don't mean to interrupt you,
cool. Yeah.
You were fine.
but
Good
you
to
were
know the
talking
game.
about how crazy Naruto gets.
Oh yeah, Naruto.
Yeah.
Top
like-
tier.
They don't really explain much. They just like, oh yeah, there's these eyes. They do this cool trick, and anyone can have them, but only for a certain amount of time for some people. And other people, if they're stronger, then they can hold it for much longer. And it really confused me at the very beginning, because I was like, how do you know if you're strong enough, or if you're chosen to have it? And the more I actually put thought into it, the more and more I got confused, and it never really made sense until I stopped and like put genuine time and research into it.
Yeah. That's one thing about Naruto, you know, it's very open when it comes to its information. Like, it's not where you'd like expect to see it in the actual like anime. You gotta like actually look into it and stuff, which is interesting. But
Yeah.
you know, one of my favorites I gotta say is maybe Dragon Ball. I really like Dragon Ball. It's really cool.
Which one? Z?
Z, yeah, Z for sure. Super's cool, but I just prefer Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like there's a lot more that goes on, especially with like, even though there's not much of it, character development, you know, there's quite a bit of it. It's pretty cool. What's
Damn.
that? What was that?
God damn.
It was comedy, bro. It was 2009 comedy.
That's true.
Clearly, it gets chuckles out of people still, so they clearly did
Yeah.
something right.
Just was not expecting to see was that a deer? What was that? Yeah, this deer just flying away while it's, oh man, that's interesting, I guess.
Someone gave him an elephant laxative.
Oh,
What the hell? Oh, whoa.
It's a bug. Yeah. That just happens
Funny.
sometimes.
Yeah.
This game is far from perfect, that's for sure.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hey, partner.
You act like you've never gone this far, Leon.
Okay, I don't remember getting this far.
You don't remember? What
No.
were you, like 5?
He's
Maybe,
just
I don't
like
even know.
me.
You've gotten this far, surely, Jacob.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, but like the level after this, I've never beaten.
I'm
But,
not going in that blind into the game.
Okay, just mostly.
Mm.
But I actually, to add on to the topic of anime, I actually don't really watch anime.
Yeah.
So I am super. I don't know much of anything when it comes to anime. Like if you were to ask me my favorite anime, I'd be like
Godzilla.
Godzilla animes. Yeah, I think the most anime outside of a Godzilla related one that I've watched is Dragon Ball GT.
Mm.
That horrendous, that masterpiece of a show.
Mhm.
You know, because every Dragon Ball fan loves GT.
For sure, for sure.
Okay, but like Super Saiyan 4 is
It's
pretty
cool. It's probably the best thing to come out of that.
Bro,
Something.
You mean to tell me that Pan as a main protagonist wasn't cool?
Oh my god, it was terrible. I mean, it was the greatest thing ever, you know?
Yeah.
There was nothing better they could have done.
I love Dragon Ball
Definitely.
GT.
Amazing plot as well.
Oh, for sure. Okay, who got lit on fire?
Not me.
Not me.
Not me, man.
Only defensive people would say not me, bro. I ain't trying to say you got lit on fire or anything, but I am, implying that it might have been you.
Actually, nah, it wasn't me, I swear.
I can just look through the footage as I edit this. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it wasn't me for sure.
Might have been me. I don't know, actually. Now I don't know.
Yeah, nah.
You see, I actually do know who got lit on fire.
Oh,
Yeah?
you did?
Yeah, I know who it was, but I won't say.
Okay.
What a gentleman.
Well, it's more fun that way. At least I think it's more fun that way.
My question is,
Yeah.
what exactly are these things?
I think these are trolls.
Oh, trolls. Okay, that makes a little more
Wouldn't make
sense.
sense.
Yeah.
But, like, these leaf
A really good
trolls?
boss fight to like level up on, especially as the Red Knight, because if you have a high magic stat, you can just use your magic for ages, and all the trolls kind of just get stuck in one place and take a
Oh.
massive amount of damage.
Right.
Okay, is anyone fortunate? You have a twig, bro. I can see now Leon's using a twig. Yo, don't hold forward. Okay, stay back, stay back.
Okay.
There's gonna be obstacles you have to jump over, and like doors you have to go through. So if you stay back, it's a lot easier to react. Not too far back though, because you can actually run into the cat as well.
Oh shoot. My bad.
And you take 10 damage every time you get hit. Also, if you die on the next level, I can't revive you, because we're gonna be in the water.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
and you'll just fall to the bottom of the water, I think, and die.
What the? This guy's
God dang
racist.
it, bro.
Oh my
Alright.
god, you guys. It's
Like,
not that hard.
I swear, it's like I have to like, yeah, I'm dead. Bro, I couldn't
The
do it.
veteran.
I just couldn't do it.
Literally, there's the AI deer. If you just follow the AI, they'll go exactly where you need to go.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, this poopy deer.
That would have
Could've
been
told me
great
sooner, man.
advice if you told us that.
It's not that
sooner.
hard. The doors are there's literally bright light through the door.
I died.
Oh
See,
my god.
You know what this reminds me of? Cuphead, bro.
Cuphead? Why? Because
Cuphead.
you're bad?
This is so
Because
long.
it just does. It's so hard, bro.
Nah, this is more like Battletoads.
Battletoads.
When you're on the speed bikes.
Mm.
And you have to dodge the walls and stuff. A classic beat 'em up.
Anything confuses me so much.
Nah, you guys should come back now. Yeah, with full
Alright,
health too.
there we
So
go.
it was probably good that you died. Try to get on an object. You just jump on one of the things like this, and you'll be able to.
Can I jump on the deer?
No, you
No,
cannot
sorry.
jump on the deer. You can jump on the
Oh.
dead body,
Oh no.
Perfect.
or you could not.
Oh, that was a dead body? I couldn't even
Yes.
tell what that was.
You couldn't tell what that was. The sharks suck.
Yeah.
I have a feeling I should.
Can I get on
watch out.
that? Oh,
Oh shoot.
Jesus.
Loud noise, go bird.
Oh god. Oh, you can hit it? Okay.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
kill these things.
Is that a magic orb? Oh, I can stay on it. Oh, let's go.
Yeah, and you can use your magic on it too. You've never actually used your magic, which is RT and Y for you, Leon,
Okay.
because you're playing on Xbox controller.
Interesting. Good stuff.
I think some sharks are gonna pop up now, and yeah, after these bats, there's gonna be some sharks and some food, which you guys can get,
Oh, okay.
which heals you.
Oh no, another one of these things.
Yeah, so the mutated
races.
freak fish, they
Freak fish.
will jump at you, and then once you hit them enough, they'll charge. You need some food, Jacob.
I know. Nope.
The
I'll
nanners,
just
the
die.
nanners, the nanners.
Thanks.
Oh, he died,
My.
bro.
Oh no.
I
bro.
got.
You
comboed.
you
Oh my
did
God.
get comboed.
How did I not land that?
I don't think it helps that none of us have leveled up our defense, which increases your health.
Yeah. Should probably do that if I get the chance again.
I mean, you should.
Don't skip.
Considering I have like nothing. Oh boy.
Okay. Boss time.
A boss? Oh,
Get on
no.
that log and get the health. I can
There you
handle
go.
it. The boss is actually pretty easy once you know what to do.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Anyways, Jacob, now that you're dead, you can talk about whatever you want.
Oh yeah. Back to topic, I guess. But yeah, there's like certain
Block?
animes
Left
that
click?
just you need to put a lot of thought into it, or else you won't understand it. I know. What's it called? High Rise was a good one, but it was very weird. Hard to follow. But yeah, Dragon Ball is not bad. But I wouldn't recommend it to someone who's like gonna start.
Yeah, starting out, it's not too good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, even just from what I've seen, it's a lot, not a lot of anime are just exactly like Dragon Ball. I feel like, I don't think it's like unoriginal or alone in what it does, but I just mean, like, there's definitely better stuff to start with, I feel, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Block.
One Piece would be good if it wasn't so long.
Yeah, One Piece would be a terrible start.
Yeah.
1,000 episodes!
Yeah.
You want to stay in front of the boat, by the way, for this fight, because once you break the hairball, they'll shoot the cannon, which will stun them and allow you to do more damage.
Okay, I see that.
He's beating him with a stick.
But yeah, man. Especially like starting out, it's kind of like, you know, with TV shows, like you want to pick something short and pretty good.
Breaking
Right,
Bad.
yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Breaking Bad's so good, bro.
Yeah.
I've seen people like argue that Big Bang Theory. Why did you move it from in front of the bridge
That was
or
on
the
accident,
boat?
that was on accident.
I've heard people. I've seen people argue that Big Bang Theory is better than Breaking Bad.
They are not similar.
I was gonna say they are not similar. One is more of a sitcom, you know. One is
right.
not a sitcom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've seen people talk about like the genius of writing that is Sheldon. Like,
Oh. Like he's smart and all that.
and I'm just like, what? I just don't understand how. Like, one, comparing them is just such a difficult thing to do because they're so different.
Yeah.
And two,
Yeah.
it's like, if I wanted a sitcom, then I would never watch Breaking Bad in the first place.
Yeah.
I would. I'm not gonna say I'd watch Big Bang Theory, but I want to go to Breaking Bad for a sitcom.
Yeah. Yikes.
Well, okay, now I can speedrun this boss. Thank the Lord.
There's been a couple animes where I went in blind, not reading anything, not looking at anything, just like, watching it. And I noticed a pattern. Every time I did it, it was always a very sad anime.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed too.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this one looks good, I should watch it. And then at the end, I'm like, I shouldn't have watched that.
For sure. Like, it seems like
But yeah.
most of them just end up being really sad for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing like you can just like sit down and be like, oh, this makes me happy. It's just like, oh,
Yeah.
well, now I'm sad now.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, one thing
I know
for sure.
because...
Sorry.
No, you could go. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, one thing for sure, like, it would be better to just like look into it before you watch it, so you could know like what you're feeling like you want to watch, instead of like just like, you know, going into something like it not being exactly what you would hope it to be and just not enjoying it. Yeah.
Yeah, like the it's on, I think it's on Netflix. It's the Bubble one. It's a Bubble anime.
It's a book. Not sure I've
It's
heard
a
of
movie.
it.
No, it's a movie. And
Oh, movie.
It got me.
It got
It
you?
just, it got me, yeah.
Like it was sad?
It was sad.
Hit the feels.
It did. It really did.
Man.
Cause it's not like it's sad. Like it hit me close to home.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot. You know, there's one that someone recommended, which was Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, yeah, Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one I like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's like snaky though. Like it was like it started off like all happy and stuff, and towards the end it was just
Right?
sad.
Yeah.
Go.
It really tricks you.
Yeah.
Okay, now to see the vast difference in XP because of how much damage I did to that boss.
Jesus.
There's so many people who simp for Hisoka.
Oh,
it's so
no
weird.
way.
Yeah, no, for real.
fucking
It's very weird.
Oh my god. Finally, someone smart. I'm only going for an all agility build because I've played the game enough to make it work.
Right.
Also, by the way, secret weapon here.
Oh my god. Switch it for your stick.
No, I want the stick. Oh, you just took it.
Oh.
You made the wrench disappear
Oops.
because you weren't high enough level to use this.
Damn.
Oops.
Anyways, continue.
Oh, yeah. No. The Hisoka thing. People simping for him.
Yeah, that's something. That's the last thing I'd expect
Right?
for someone like
I
that.
thought
His character.
every
man.
time he came on, I was like, God, just get it over with, please.
Yeah. And he just kept coming back.
Yeah.
And it got
he
worse
would
each
not
time.
Stop.
It,
Oh,
it is
man.
pretty. I don't know what's going on, but I'm sure it's pretty bad.
You know,
It's
I
this
recommend
guy.
you watch it, honestly.
Yeah. Hisoka
pretty
is like
good.
this magic clown, if you will.
He's a magic clown
What?
with gum powers.
And the main character's name is Gon, and he's like, I don't know, in love. He admires him. I don't know what it is. I can't tell anymore.
Yeah, it's however you interpret it, I guess.
I gave up trying to figure out what it was.
Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but you pumped all of your upgrade points except 2 into strength, Leon, and I'm pretty sure my bow and arrow does more damage than your fists.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's what agility
My
does.
stick, man.
Agility makes you fast, and it increases your bow and arrow. It makes it better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right.
So my bow and arrow does 14 damage per shot.
What the hell? Why? Why me? It's targeting me.
Use your magic on him if you can.
Oh yeah, sure.
And his minions like infinitely respawn.
So just target him.
Yeah, but he has a ram, so you can't just sit there and swipe at him for too long.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll try and focus him. If I can get the chance. You're dead, bro.
Oh wait, I thought it meant me to smash Y. Okay.
No, it was like that's saying someone
He's
come
like-
here, press the button.
It's not working. It's not working.
I'm just gonna spam it so you can get back up.
There we go.
Right.
Like it's these guys like we're getting into the realm where getting hit really hurts in this game.
Oh no.
Like you want your defense unless you're good at like aerial combos and not just like getting people off the ground and not allowing enemies to hit you.
No, I'm down again. How do you send them in the air, actually?
I like to push like jump and push Y in the air is a
Oh.
ground bounce attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to revive anybody like this. red's up, red's up.
Oh, there we go.
Both are up. Yeah, like, using teamwork against this guy is good too, because we can all just send them flying back and forth to each other.
Right.
Yeah, I would focus on upgrading your magic, Jacob, because it's very strong at higher levels.
Right.
Because it'll do a lot of damage per tick, and you can get, like, and you can shoot it for a while.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, I'm about to die.
Oh shoot.
Oh no. Not good.
Yeah, I need to get rid of this stick. Oh no.
Stick, yeah.
That stick is horrendous. I don't even know where I got it.
You got it from...
You got it from the
forest level.
trolls.
Forest, yeah, probably. Man.
Oh god. Oh, that's me done.
Man.
Yikes.
These
Well,
guys.
since I leveled up again, I can just level myself up. No! Thank you, Jesus. Jeez, man. You see, Jacob's the most all-around for all of us. Out of all of us.
Roundabout.
Yeah. And meanwhile, I'm just really fast.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at how fast I am. So obviously, you can only have weapons up to level 5, so most of these weapons, none of you can probably use. These are all weapons I have unlocked, by the way, Jacob, so you probably can't use most of them either.
No.
You can use these earlier
I
game
think I
ones,
got
though,
from
that
like these.
are more common.
Yes, I am.
But,
There
Leon,
we go.
anything that has the number 5 you can use, because I have all of them.
Oh.
Unless you're ready to go.
Yeah, I'll take that one. Let's go.
Okay. I don't remember what my weapon does, but I'm fine with it. And you know what? This is actually one of the more expensive stores, but I'm gonna buy some health potions.
Wow, look, there's a stick.
Health potions activate instantly when you lose all your health if you still have a teammate alive, and basically it recovers full health whenever you use it.
Yeah.
You just come here and push X to buy them. It's 14 gold here. You can hold a maximum of 5. I'm just buying them because if you all die, then I can stay alive.
Yeah.
To make sure I can revive. They you use the bumpers to switch through to toggle through your item,
Oh, there it is. Okay.
but they will automatically be used if you have a teammate alive.
Here we go again.
Well, I mean, it shouldn't be too bad now since everyone except myself can take more damage. And does more damage.
Yeah.
Anyways, we were talking about Hunter x Hunter, I believe, and then we all got
Yes.
our
Distracted.
butts
Great.
handed to us because we suck at this game, evidently.
Yeah.
Who's the fastest?
But I really don't have a lot to talk about when it comes to anime. The only anime I've ever like actually seen all the way through are Godzilla related anime. Like Godzilla Singular Point, which came out I think a year or two ago now. I watched through all of that and I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. I thought it was a fun watch. I'm not gonna say, oh my goodness, it's a great anime, because I obviously don't know what the standard is.
Right.
But I thought it was fun. I thought it visually, it was visually good to me. I thought it looked nice.
Yeah.
And it was basically everything a Godzilla fan, kind of would like to see. I thought it was good as a Godzilla anime.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. To be honest, when it comes to like having something be a good anime, it depends on you. To be honest. because not everybody's gonna like the same thing. So it's just like if you enjoy it, then it's the best to you. That's how you just go off of it.
Yeah. I've never been one to like be like, oh, you like this? Nah. You like it. That's what you like. I ain't gonna judge you for it.
Yeah.
But I obviously know that there are some anime where it's like pretty universally agreed on, like this is one of the best anime.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's mainly either because of history or because it looks good, the story's great. It can vary.
Well, and as someone who doesn't watch a lot of anime, it's like also just not right of me to compare it and say, oh, it's better than this stuff, or I think it's a great anime, because I don't know how good other animes can be. So it's also just, it feels a bit unfair of me to compare things like that when I don't have experience.
Let me continue the explanation of why we hate this guy.
What's the explanation of why we hate these guys?
Yeah.
So, basically the whole plot synopsis is that, actually, funny enough, both me and Leon are playing as villains that will appear later in the game.
Oh, really?
Like, the characters we are playing as are characters you end up fighting later.
Alright, yeah.
But I'm pretty sure we're all just on a quest to capture one of the princesses. Like, you just get all the princesses, and this is the path we're going down, and they're fighting us, so we're fighting back.
Oh, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Because
it's like you're in my way.
Yeah, these evil characters take a crystal. I'm not entirely sure what the crystal's called. I actually don't know a lot of the lore for this game. I just know that the evil wizard takes the crystal and captures, and all the princesses get captured and put in different places. And in order to, and basically we go on the quest to get the magical crystal back and get all the princesses back for the king.
That makes sense, that makes sense. Well,
You know, that kind of reminds me of this one game. I think it was called like Happy Wars on Xbox.
Happy Wars!
Yeah, Happy Wars. Like the dude takes like the princess and like gives him show like crystals and stuff.
I remember Happy Wars.
Yeah, amazing game.
I think they made a sequel to Happy Wars.
Really?
Yeah, Happy Wars 2.
wow, it's very creative. I would have never thought of that.
I mean, hey, you know, some games don't ever get sequels, so
Yeah.
maybe it's a bad name, but at least it got something. Yo, we did it!
Let's go.
Who won? Oh, and Leon takes the ram.
I didn't even know what it was. I thought it was like food or something.
That's a pet.
You were gonna eat it?
Oh, you can shock the big guys, Jacob. You can shock the big guys.
Alright.
It goes crazy.
I tickled it.
Because one thing about shocking is that if you shock someone, they don't fly out of it.
Right, they stay there.
Yeah, they are stuck and have to deal with it.
Let me go!
I save you, bro. I'll save you. I'm just shooting these guys, bro. I feel like a Call of Duty camper.
Just sitting back.
Someone on the other side of the map with a sniper rifle, just sitting there shooting people.
The next phase member.
True.
Call him up.
Here's a weapon. Jacob should probably pick
Yeah,
it
you
up
should
because I
probably
don't think
take
he
that.
has it unlocked. You just walk into those ones. So that weapon is -1 magic. If you swap your weapon again, you can see what the umbrella does.
Right.
So -1 strength, but +3 to defense.
That's pretty good.
So the trade-off is like you're not as strong because the axe is less magic power, but you can do critical hits, and the umbrella is basically just like you aren't doing as much damage, but at least you can take more hits
Yeah.
to counterbalance. Because weapon stats are actually really important to this game, and they do make a large difference. Like they make a noticeable difference at least. You can notice when a weapon's like defense stat is making you take less damage, or when the magic is helping your magic be stronger. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I thought Jacob died for real, but I think he.
Right?
I think the screen came like moved and you were off screen and then it just transported you back to on screen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Godzilla Singular Point was a fine anime. I think Godzilla, the animated movie trilogy. I can't even remember what it's called. Godzilla. I know there's Godzilla the Planet Eater, but I think that's the final one.
Like, what's the plot of Planet Eater?
So Godzilla Planet Eater is one of the anime movies from the trilogy that came out, and I believe it's the final one. And the whole plot of the Godzilla with the Godzilla Earth and everything is that Godzilla, like, there are monsters on Earth and they start trying to fight back, and then Godzilla shows up. And there are like multiple of other types of monsters. Like there's multiple Anguirus and multiple. Look at your joystick, Jacob. There's multiple of all sorts of monsters, but there's one Godzilla, and he shows up and he starts basically killing all the other monsters and destroying Earth. And so everyone on Earth, there's alien civilizations that touch down on Earth. Everyone has to flee Earth because they can't stop Godzilla. And so what happens is they come back to Earth after some time to see how things are, and when they go through hyper light speed travel, it's like, oh, it'll only take 2 years or 20 years or something is what it was predicted, and then it turns out it ended up taking 20,000 years.
Whoa,
Earth is 20,000 years into the future. Where's your joystick?
I thought that was me for a second. I was like, it's not working.
So Earth is 20,000 years into the future, and Godzilla is still 50 meters tall, and they kill Godzilla. Well, it turns out that was a little Godzilla, and the real Godzilla, who is Godzilla Earth, comes out from the ground and is 318 meters tall.
Jeez.
Very tall, to put it bluntly.
Yeah.
And he fights Mechagodzilla City in the second movie, because they find the old Mechagodzilla that they could never finish, and Mechagodzilla had turned itself into a whole ass city.
What?
Yeah, it's... Oh,
How does that work?
I'll keep him distracted. But, so that happens. And they try to it turns out Mechagodzilla City was actually converting the people there into the nanometal. They were it was made with special nanomachines that converted people and made them a part of it.
Right.
So it would turn people into a part of Mechagodzilla City.
Wow.
Well, they try to use Mechagodzilla City to stop Godzilla, but he raises his body temperature to counteract the effect that it has.
Right.
And so, in the third movie, the alien race known as the Exif, who have been with the people, they are, some of them are on the spaceship that the people came to Earth from, and some of them are on Earth, and they perform this ritual with people, and oh, by the way, Jacob, you can pick up the bat, and it'll be another pet. This little bat right here, yeah, he'll follow you around. The bat basically chomps down on enemy heads and keeps them immobilized for a little bit. And the ram charges into people.
Yeah.
But anyways, Godzilla, these aliens also, look at how many more kills and experience I got.
Right.
Godzilla, basically, he's the aliens reveal themselves to not even care about surviving with people. They don't even care about people surviving. They reveal themselves like, no, you see, we have a higher being that we like listen to and that we obey. And in the very like, in some part in the second movie, one of the aliens whispers it to the main character. And then in an after credit scene of that movie, you find out that what they whisper is the golden demise. And so in the third movie, the aliens perform this ritual and basically summon King Ghidorah into existence.
Oh, whoa.
Because in the anime trilogy, he is a fourth dimensional deity. Like, and I mean this seriously. He shows up to Earth through black holes. Like, he creates black holes or like wormholes, and that's how he travels. Here's another weapon for Jacob, again, because he doesn't have it unlocked. But, also because, you know, no one's high enough level to use it except me. But, so, King Ghidorah travels, and he starts attacking Godzilla. And you're like, oh, bro, Godzilla got him, bro. Godzilla smokes King Ghidorah every single time. And, you know, well, normally it'd be like, you right, bro. Godzilla can smoke King Ghidorah. Godzilla, like, shoots at King Ghidorah, and Ghidorah has such a presence that he bends the space around him. And he curves the beam. But not like a circular curve, like a straight edge curve. Like a triangular curvature. And focuses it elsewhere. Okay, so this is a very fun part. One person at a time. You try and time the X, when you press X with the bar, and the lower, the worse you do. And obviously you can do it perfectly. All the bots do it pretty poorly. Like, if we sit here, I think there should be another bot. Okay, so he makes it. Some of the bots, if you get, like, super low on that, you actually just face plant. When you land. It's pretty funny. But, so, and when Ghidorah gets close and starts trying to bite Godzilla, Godzilla swipes at him and goes through him. Like, his hand goes through Ghidorah. And Ghidorah starts sapping Godzilla's energy, and in an attempt to counteract it, Godzilla raises his body heat again, and it does nothing. And so they also find out that they can't pick up Ghidorah on their electromagnetic sensors. And so what they realize is that Ghidorah is there and is visible to them, like, with their eyes, but he's not really there. He's not actually taking up that space like, you know, you would think he is. Like, it's just it's like a hologram, for lack of a better term.
Okay.
Like, you can see him there, but he's not really there. You can't interact with him, but he can interact with you. So the main character goes to one of the aliens, like, one of the EXIF aliens, the only one who's left alive because they're on planet Earth, and find out that they put a stone in their eye, and they are Ghidorah's eyesight. The reason why Ghidorah can see what's going on is because they can see what's going on. Also, this is a good part for your magic, Jacob, because it's all like a straight away.
Alright.
And there's a big guy.
Oh boy.
And remember, you don't want to just tap it, you want to hold it. Right trigger and Y. You just want to hold Y. Like here, I'll shield and you can just, yeah, like that. They have lightsabers which do crazy damage.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm about to die here.
I'm gonna try and shoot the big guy. But magic is super good against the big guys because you can basically get a free attack on them. Like, if you approach with the magic, it's a lot harder for them to hit you first.
Right.
But yeah, so the main character drives the stone out of the alien's eye and breaks the stone, and Ghidorah, like, Ghidorah becomes visible and vulnerable. I mean, you can't like kill him, but you can basically just like fend him off. And so Godzilla beats him, and what ends up happening is the rest of the people on Earth, because the spaceship gets destroyed. Ghidorah gets summoned in space by the Exif on space, and the spaceship gets destroyed. And what happens is that Ghidorah distorts time and space around him, so everyone on the spaceship actually learns that they're dead before they die.
Damn.
Like, they find out that there's no life left on the ship before they die. Even though, you know, to them they're alive, but because of the distortion of time and space thanks to Ghidorah, they're actually dead in real time. They just don't know it yet. And Ghidorah destroys the spaceship, basically blowing it up. And so everyone on Earth, after Ghidorah is beaten, actually lives with these, basically the survivors on Earth, these cultists. And you learn that the cultists are all a part of, like, they have a god, but their god is Mothra.
Oh.
So they all, like, you know, god, goddess, depending. I don't think it's ever explicitly stated. But they basically look up to Mothra as their, like, deity.
Right.
And what ends up happening is later in the humans and everyone on Earth who's alive basically joins them, and they become a part of their tribe, and they all introduce each other's cultures with each other, and they all basically become this one big group.
Right.
And the Mothra cultists also, they show up earlier, you know, they're perceived as bad at first, but they're actually not that bad. They've been surviving on Earth for ages. Surprisingly, no one knows how, but they did it. But they're like primitive. They're literally like tribal people. They have bows and arrows. No scientific advancements.
Right.
Well, at the very end of the third movie, after everyone has like joined cultures and stuff, in the second movie, the main character's like love interest gets assimilated by Mechagodzilla City. But she like gets brought out and saved, quote unquote, before she gets fully assimilated. But she's dead. She's basically in cryostasis. She'll never wake up.
Right.
And so, like, and the Exif alien who controls Ghidorah and, like, is the eye of Ghidorah, basically is like, Ghidorah will always be alive as long as you are alive. He will call out to you, he will play mind games with you, and he will get you to summon him again. And so what the main character ends up doing at the very end is they take the body of the girl who is in cryostasis, and they hop into one of, like, the final mech suit that they have left. And not even, like, just to make sure nothing bad happens ever again, because everyone's living in peace with Godzilla still around, because they don't mess with him and he doesn't mess with them. So everyone's living in peace. And so he's like, to make sure nothing bad ever happens again, he flies the mech with him and the remnants of Mechagodzilla City into Godzilla and basically kills himself. So he ends up dead, and that's literally how the movie ends. And that's it. That's how the entire story ends. Your magic is really good here, by the way, Jacob. But
Yeah.
the Godzilla anime trilogy actually isn't really all that good, I'll be honest. Oh yeah, this guy does mad damage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, he is a boss, to be fair. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm probably down here. Yep. Dang, 50. Oh my god.
It might be good if you just take a hit here, Jacob, so I can try and revive you.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Wow.
Just block Leon. Shoot. I'll revive you next bomb cycle. For sure.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Get away from his body so don't shoot there yet. Nice.
You guys racist.
Oh, those ones
He's
gone
targeting
there.
me.
We're trying to stun him. Oh my god, bro. He is putting them. He's letting the smackdown. Okay.
Alright.
I gotta like go sweat hard mode. But yeah, you know, that's how the Godzilla anime is. It's really not that good, all things considered.
Interesting plot though.
At least the anime movie trilogy. Godzilla Singular Point I liked, but the movie trilogy isn't my favorite. Yeah, let him cook, let him cook. Okay. But I mean, that's really all my exposure to anime as a whole. It's just that, those small sources of media.
Well, if you like story,
Yeah, the story is interesting. I just don't think it's done super well. I feel like it could have been done better.
right?
Like the execution was just not there. Yeah, you see, this is what we gotta do against this guy. Is we all just gotta
Start jumping them.
yeah, just jump him, I know that might incite gang violence, but you know you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta jump people.
They jump in me. They jump in me. They got horrible aim.
And then after this, I think that's it for the episode. Honestly,
Right?
I mean we've been going on for an hour. After this, I mean we'll probably be here another 10 minutes, hour and 10 minutes for our first episode. I don't think that's. You don't want to go too long yet.
Yeah, it's a good start.
And also, yeah, and I should preface, just because, you know, you are a guest doesn't mean you can't be a recurring guest. You can always come back for another time
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
if you'd ever wish to. I don't think we'd mind that. But oh yeah, I mean, I guess since we're reaching the end of the episode, although I think there's actually more to this level series, but I think we might just want to call it after this, because this chain of levels goes on for a while. Like,
Really?
yeah, it'll go on for probably another 10-20 minutes for us.
Brother.
But whilst we're coming to the end of the episode, any like, you know, final thoughts or conclusions? Or like, you know, what do you think of the game so far, now that we're this far in?
Yeah, so far. I mean, it's nice to play it, since I didn't really play it much last time I played it.
That shows.
Yeah. So, you know, it's a nice game to get into.
Mans was about to eat the ram, bro. Yeah, he's being a little baby because he's low on health, so he's gonna use the cannons much more.
Lame.
True. Oh,
Right. I feel like I'm playing Mario Party.
Mario Party?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. This could be like a Mario Party game. I could see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Get up, get up. Oh, he bodied you, bro. He cooked you. Are you gonna let him? You just gonna sit there and let him do that to you, bro?
You gonna let him cook?
Okay, boys, get ready to jump him. Jump the man's when he's done. Leon, you block. Everyone stand in a single file line.
Okay.
Oh. If we all stand single file, then he'll come down the same exact pathway, which means we can magic him. Get him, get him, get him!
It's her.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh no.
Let's go. Finally.
And then you find out he has a giant Cyclops friend.
Oh no.
He literally even said, "Oh no." I'm pretty sure he
Really?
says, "Oh no," right as he said that.
Oh, I thought we were gonna fight him. Thank
No,
God.
you fight him later.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like a couple levels from now later, which is why I think it would be good to call it here.
Right.
I say we just exit the map. I think it's good to call it there. Full agility! Woo!
Try to get more into defense for sure.
Yeah, I'd say for the most part you wanna have agility be the least because it has the most like uses normally.
Mhm.
But no, yeah, I mean, you know, it was fun to do this. I think, but that's gonna be it for this episode of the Prodcast, the podcast in which we poke and prod at topics and people, with featuring our very first guest and hopefully not our last guest, our good friend Leon.
Yep.
If you are interested in finding anybody anywhere, I'm sure there will be links to things in a description of sorts, because there will be a video on YouTube. And I really just think that's it. I hope you all have a wonderful, fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you all tune in next time. See ya, everyone.